we don't talk about alternative press much, mainly because whenever it comes to things that cause huge debate and controversy, Metal Hammer and their Golden God Award seem to have that covered. But they had a performance last night on their alternative press music award ceremony. The APMAs, that is history of some variety. This is... Did you see this? Did you see this? Before we even go on, put in your comment that you're going to leave, I saw this, if you saw this. If you didn't see it, but I didn't see it, and then go see it. There's a link in the description box. Babymetal and Rob Halford shared the stage, and they didn't share the stage to give out an award. They shared the stage for a performance. Babymetal was on stage first. They did karate, and then after a short interlude that had the Fox God, I guess, or like a narrator speaking that the Fox God and the Metal God would merge and a new legend would be created, Rob Halford comes on stage and they launch right into Painkiller, where he and Sue Metal are singing. And it sounded really, really good. Now, I had somebody this morning that asked me, why do you think that they selected Painkiller for the first song? Because they also did Breaking the Law right after that, and that was phenomenal as well. He asked, why do you think that they chose Painkiller whenever Rob can't hit some of those like screams anymore? And I think whenever you look at the performance, you understand a little bit as to why that they did. The mutual scream that he and Sue Metal actually shared was incredible. And while they didn't have that scream at the beginning, that it really kind of kicks off the song and kicks it into high gear, it was one that was famously done exceptionally well in a cover by Chuck Schuldiner of Death. It still had all of the atmosphere. Rob's vocals definitely seem like they're a little like high-pitchy, almost like it's weird. But he still sounds pretty darn good, and he still likes to move around. He interacted very, very well with the band. Of course, I think that Babymetal were just as much as starstruck as they were professional with this, even though they no doubt knew that it was going to happen. But I think they also chose this song maybe as a bit of a tribute to Judas Priest, to Rob Halford. It's hard to say what some of their favorite material is from Rob, but they met Rob, and there were photos that leaked of Babymetal and Rob Halford in 2015. And there seems to be a lot of appreciation between Babymetal and Halford for what he has done, both as a solo artist and with Judas Priest. That Painkiller may have just been a favorite. Painkiller may have just one where maybe the girls or their management or their guitar players or just the whole collective said, Painkiller's the one, Rob. Or maybe Rob said to them, Painkiller's the one, girls. It doesn't really matter because it was an electric atmosphere. It was unique. It was not something that you expected to have happen, and then it did. And when it did, you almost expected to look at this and say, you know, that was relatively unremarkable. Or this would be like the moment where the hype sort of dies down, or people start to realize that it's everything that they thought that it was from the start, and they, you know, you have 1,001 people saying, I was right. But no, that didn't happen. A new legend truly was born last night. That collaboration is being talked about by millions of people. It's one that's being discussed openly by metalheads galore. It's to the point where I missed the performance, and the YouTube video surfaced so quickly of the performance that I had multiple people sending me messages saying, you have to check this out. You are going to be so pleased with this. And I watched it, and I was. I truly was. This is very, very good, I think, for heavy metal. This is very, very good for our genre. These girls are not aiming to destroy it, as so many of you feel. And there's a lot of message that can be sent by this performance. And it's not even done through words. It's done instead just through that mutual respect that you see between Babymetal and Rob Halford. So if you haven't seen this performance yet, it's about a 12-minute performance considering it's all 3 songs. Karate is first, that's just the girls. If you want to skip right to the collaboration with Halford, skip to about the 5 or 6 minute mark whenever you start hearing some, you know, awkward narration. That's the only part that I felt was a little corny. But I want to know what you think about this. Let me know in the comments below. My name is CoverKillerNation. And if I'm the only reviewer that feels that Babymetal's alright, you know what? I don't care. I will have that stigma. I will have that attached to me forever, or until they do something really dumb, which doesn't look like that's going to happen. It really doesn't. It really doesn't. Let me know what you guys think. I'm CoverKillerNation. I'll talk to you later. Take care.